Somalia rests on the very tip of the Horn of Africa, a geographic fact that has defined its destiny for millennia. It is a nation bordered by land and by vast stretches of sea. To its west, you find Ethiopia, Djibouti. To its southwest, a long, porous border with Kenya. But it is the water that truly shapes its identity. The Gulf of Aden lies to the north. To the east, the expansive Indian Ocean. This strategic position sits at the crossroads of Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. It has made Somalia a prize, a partner, and a puzzle for the world. Understanding its location is the first step to understanding its complex story. Before we delve into history, some simple facts provide a vital framework. Somalia is home to approximately 16 million people, known for resilience and deep cultural roots. Its capital city is Mogadishu, a name evoking past turmoil and present-day revival. Official languages: Somali, Arabic, English, Italian. The Somali shilling is the official currency, though the US dollar is widely used. The nation's flag, a single white star on a sky-blue field, said to be inspired by the United Nations. Somalia has the longest coastline on mainland Africa, offering economic potential and significant security challenges. This nation is not a monolith of chaos. Poets, pastoralists, entrepreneurs, elders. The common perception: perpetual crisis rooted in real struggles over the last 3 decades, but often eclipsing deeper truths. Somalia's history is ancient, deeply interwoven with the currents of global trade. For centuries, its coastal cities were vibrant hubs of commerce. Mogadishu, Merka, Berbera, they were key nodes in a sprawling maritime network: Arabian Peninsula, Persia, India, China. Merchants sought Somali frankincense, myrrh, exotic goods, and in return brought spices, textiles, new ideas. This era forged a cosmopolitan society open to the world, adept at navigating complex cultural and economic exchanges. This role as a commercial crossroads is a fundamental part of Somali identity, a legacy of global connection that predates modern states and borders. The late 19th and early 20th centuries brought a disruptive shift with European colonial powers. Britain, Italy, France carved Somali territories into separate protectorates, sundering a culturally unified people with arbitrary lines on a map. In 1960, British and Italian territories united to form the independent Somali Republic, celebrated with national pride and optimism. Early years of independence gave way to political instability, culminating in a military coup in 1969. Subsequent decades saw authoritarian rule, a devastating border war with Ethiopia, which further frayed the nation's social and political fabric. 1991 marks the most profound rupture. The collapse of the central government plunged the nation into civil war. State institutions disintegrated. The country fragmented into a patchwork of territories, controlled by competing clan-based factions, warlords. This anarchy led to widespread famine, displacement, immense human suffering, prompting international intervention with limited success. Millions fled their homes. A vast diaspora formed across the globe. Huge numbers became internally displaced. The war altered every aspect of life, leaving deep wounds that still shape the country today. From the ashes, Somalis showed resilience. Without a formal government, clan-based customary law, Zir, provided social order. The private sector stepped in. Somali entrepreneurs built advanced, affordable telecommunications and money transfer services across Africa. These informal systems were lifelines that allowed society to function. This period highlights Somali society's ability to self-organize and adapt in the face of unimaginable adversity, a testament to the strength of its social networks and entrepreneurial spirit. Today, Somalia is slowly piecing itself back together. The country has a federal system of government, designed to accommodate complex clan dynamics and regional identities. Despite the headlines, daily life in Somalia is defined by more than just conflict. It is a society bound by powerful family ties and a deeply ingrained culture of hospitality. The family unit is the bedrock of the community, a source of support, identity, and social security. Life often revolves around communal activities, from sharing meals to celebrating weddings and religious festivals. The Somali diet features rice, pasta, a legacy of Italian influence, and a flatbread called kanjiro, often served with savory stews made with goat, camel, or beef. In marketplaces from Kismayo to Bosaso, the air is filled with the aroma of spices and the vibrant chatter of commerce. Pastoralism remains a cornerstone of the economy, and along the extensive coastline, fishing provides another vital livelihood. A significant and life-sustaining pillar of the economy is remittances. The global Somali diaspora sends hundreds of millions of dollars home each year, providing a critical financial lifeline that supports families, funds small businesses, and fuels local economies. Consider the story of Fatima, a mother of 4 living in a suburb of Mogadishu. Her husband's construction work is inconsistent. Fatima sells tea, homemade bread, and groceries, helped by a monthly remittance from her brother, a taxi driver in Minneapolis. The money covers school fees and medicine. She worries about security, but focuses on education and food on the table, reflecting local entrepreneurship, family networks, and hope. The federal government of Somalia is based in Mogadishu, with a president, a bicameral parliament, and a cabinet of ministers. Authority is shared with federal member states, creating a delicate balance. Complex negotiations over resources, security responsibilities, and constitutional powers make state building slow and contentious. Elections are often indirect, with clan elders and delegates selecting members of parliament who, in turn, elect the president. International partners, the United Nations, the African Union, and donor nations, provide funding, technical expertise, and diplomatic pressure for stability and reform. Security remains the most formidable challenge. Al-Shabaab, an al-Qaeda affiliate, wages an insurgency. Bombings, assassinations, and complex assaults that hinder development and governance. Combating this threat is collaborative. The Somali National Army and security forces are rebuilding with training, equipment, and institutions, supported by ATMIS on the front lines. The fight is also ideological, requiring services, justice, and economic opportunities that offer an alternative to extremists. There are reasons for hope: a youth bulge, returnees starting businesses, engaging in civil society, launching tech, opening modern cafes, advocating for peace. Infrastructure rises. Aid shifts toward long-term development aligned with Somali priorities. Yet progress is fragile. Climate shocks can upend lives. The story of Somalia in 2025 is not complete triumph, but far from despair.